Hey everyone, so this is going to be day 6 of 30 for my 30 days of consciousness. And I came outside to do my video and our neighbor's dog is out. And so he was freaking out because I was outside and I wasn't giving him any attention. So I decided to come hang out with him and do my video for a little bit. So today I was talking about my current job and how I feel that people aren't so genuine in what they say to us. And so I know. So I feel like operate from this idea of falsehood. And so I had this topic come up from conversations. And so I thought that this is what I would talk about today. Hello, Michelle. Hey, buddy. Hey, boy. This is my neighbor's dog. He's adorable. He's huge. So, operating from a sense of falsehood, or functioning from a sense of falsehood, is this idea of not being 100% genuine in what we do, or purposely operating from a point of view that isn't at all what we believe in, but we do it out of a way of getting what we want. And so, I don't want you to think that I'm saying that you shouldn't do this. Okay, I'm going to go away. So there's nothing wrong with using that to your advantage. But here's where I'm coming from with this. So, a lot of times what we do is we've heard the idea of fake it until you make it. We've had people that have probably told us things that they appreciate about us. Like how grateful they are that you did something, but then deep inside it's not about the fact that we did it, or it's not a fact that we specifically did it, it's just the idea that we did it, so now they don't have to. So it's not like a genuine appreciation or a genuine value of what you're doing. It's just kind of like, oh yay, you did it, thank you, and then they go on their business like it was nothing. So it isn't like they really received from you, it's just that you did something that they wanted done. And so this idea of faking it until you make it is that you don't have to have the answer, you just do. You just do it. And so that's kind of what I'm coming from here, is how many places are you trying to fake it until you make it instead of just choosing to know how to do it? Or how many places in your life are you faking it until you make it, but you've already made it and you're not willing to acknowledge that? Yeah, so what would it take for you to acknowledge that you know, and to not be required to fake it until you make it, and to simply show up and make it in your life? And where have you made people wrong for not being totally authentic? Because if you're judging someone else for not being who they are, the chances are that if you have a point of view about it, you're not either. And so are you functioning from a sense of falsehood? Are you truly doing what you believe is right for you and would create for you, and living what you preach and living what you teach? Or are you just doing whatever you feel like with no regard to why? And I shouldn't say why. With no regard to whether or not it's creating more for you. So just something to think about. How many times have you tried to fake it until you make it when you could just show up and be it? And how many times have you made yourself small and lied about how you really felt about something because you didn't want to hurt someone else's feelings, or you were creating more for them, and you sell yourself short in the process? So just some things to think about. And this is only day 7 of 30. I know some of you have said that you're very much enjoying these, and so I'm glad if you're enjoying these. And I'm enjoying doing these. It's giving me a way to share some of my own awarenesses and insights, and kind of show you who I am, and the difference that I've chosen now that I've been practicing lots of different things throughout my life. And one of the biggest transformations that I've gotten out of doing Access Consciousness. And so I know I talk about that all the time, and some of you are probably sick of hearing it, and that's okay. I'm going to continue to talk about it anyways, because I do believe that they have lots of tools that are helpful. And I'm going to continue to share the books and the tools that I've used, because you can get a lot out of those books. And a lot of what you get out of those books, or even free videos on YouTube about access consciousness, is a great way to learn it, and for you not to have like financial issues around it, and not to go into the crazy about not being able to afford classes or not being able to learn, because the tools are there if you choose them and you look for them. So that's what I have for you today, is just start to look at what you're creating in your life, and if it's really helping you, or if you're selling yourself short in order to be what someone else requires you to be. And I hope that you guys have a great day, and I will see you all tomorrow for this video, as well as my free live readings tomorrow evening from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So I hope to see you all there. Love and light.